Hi, my name is Sugar.
I'm Azra.
And we are HLA Scholars for 2020 to 2021. And for our project, we have been working on the surgical scarf.
The surgical scarf is a brand that we created. It is a procurement package that we will distribute to all hospital trusts in the UK, and it's essentially to enable Muslim women to practice going to theatres, enabling them to wear the hijab in theatres without compromising their faith and also pursuing careers in surgery.
It stemmed from having a conversation with Azra and listening to the experiences that she had as a medical student, which was quite eye-opening because as a Bangladeshi female doctor and also a doctor with a hidden disability, I know the importance of having adjustments put in place to make sure that you work to your full potential.
So when I was a medical student, I really enjoyed surgical placements. However, I was often told that I couldn't wear the hijab in theatres because it was an infection control issue. This nearly dissuaded me from pursuing a career in surgery. However, when I started working as a junior doctor, I did some research and found that NHS England has produced guidance in 2020 allowing Muslim women to wear hijab in theatres. In December 2020, Farah Roslin, at the time a foundation year doctor, created this first ever disposable headscarf, and that was rolled out into a local trust in Derby. The procurement package, it contains the guidelines from NHS England. It also contains an example of the disposable headscarf and ways in which you can wear this in theatres. So the procurement package is produced and it has been distributed to all of the hospitals in Wessex. We hope to get this package out to all of the trusts within the UK in the near future.
And for your colleagues who are non-female Muslims in the workplace, what advice would you give them in terms of how they can help with the project?
I think it's absolutely fundamental to raise awareness and to build allies with non-Muslims as well as male colleagues as well, just to really get behind the project, get behind the motion, to really empower diversity and equality within surgery. I think some of the biggest challenges is the fact that we were working during a pandemic, so most things were done virtually. In addition to that, we were approaching trusts from within Wessex, and some of them perhaps gave us a little bit of pushback when we were sort of highlighting the need for a change in their policy. Probably on my part, imposter syndrome and me being so junior, but bringing these changes to hospitals always puts me out of my comfort zone.
But if anything, it's made me realise that regardless of what stage you are, you have the right to raise your voice and to challenge things where possible. From joining the HLA Scholar Programme this year, I have definitely learned the importance of really understanding what your core values are when it comes to leadership. In working with the surgical scarf, I also understood the importance of sometimes stepping outside of being just a leader and sometimes just being a companion that I have been with Azra, who was the co-founder of this project, but just working alongside of her and being that person that can help her guide her in things that I'm good at has also shown that you don't always have to be at the forefront of things to make a change happen.
Leadership is an abstract term that I didn't really understand before I joined the programme. However, after undergoing this scholarship programme, I felt like I've adopted my own leadership style. I've learned to nurture my own core values and principles, which I incorporate into my day-to-day life, as well as my roles within the NHS and outside.
So my takeaway would be open-minded, engage in networking, and just see where it takes you and just enjoy it, really.
I think it's really important just put yourself out there, step out of your comfort zone, say yes to opportunities that come your way because you never know what's to follow.
My advice would be that regardless of your race, gender or your background, not just in medicine but in any workplace, it's everyone's responsibility to create an environment in the workplace that allows everybody to work to their full potential. And it's so important for us to act as allies and also to help their voices be raised at situations where they can't do it themselves.
Okay.
For life after HLA, we have some amazing things lined up. One of them being is working on the product development and quality improvement for the existing scarves that are out there by suppliers, and also attempting to develop our own to make sure we get the highest quality of the surgical headscarf.